this live off showing my favorite spot in the world. I have this little step that we sit on. I've spent so much time meditating here and thinking and watching the rain and listening to the birds and dreaming and getting clarity and getting confused and just like living life in this exact spot. I've been playing with the idea of having a motto, so I've been like testing some out. And I always say things before I'm ready to say them. I have a hard time like memorizing things in my mind. So like I've always struggled with remembering quotes. Always. Some people like when people can quote quotes, I'm so impressed. I'm like, whoa, your brain remembered that entirely. Like you give me 5 words to memorize and I have a hard time getting it out of my mouth. But I love quotes. I love people who can quote quotes. I have a cool job. I like what I do. I like where I am. Oh, I've been also playing, so I want to come up with a mission, a motto, and a value. Maybe 4 values, probably 4. A pillar is better. I like to be, my mission is to be left alone. That one I can remember. My mission is to be left alone. I love I love talking to people. I really do, but I'm a very like controlling person in a way because I live my life finding the optimal route. Just like trying to use pure awareness and fun. Happy Solstice, 10:42 Eastern Standard. So I was going to do an activity. And I was thinking about taking you along with me. have to clean out my drawers. They're so loud and messy. I've been trying to clean up my life. Like, my surroundings are very messy. And it's felt like a really hard process. And not for lack of trying. But like, life just keeps happening. Things get complicated. I never know what camera angles to use. You know, like, I've been working on laundry for days. Like, I've spent hours. When I say hours, I mean hours. I've been washing, I've been cleaning, I've been putting things away, and creating a new organizational system, like with outfits instead of just like individual pieces of clothing. Like thinking about an outfit in 3 pieces, like pants, like bottoms, shirt, and then over layer. So yeah, I've been working on that. I've had this piece of fabric for years. I love it so much. We started, I literally have a business. I registered a business years ago. We went to market, one single market. It used to be called Rags, and then it was called Wraps. Creative clothing. It was so fun. I loved it. And like working with fabric, with cloth is like, you know, one of my favorite things to do. Just like feeling the textures and like playing. But like, I have no designing, like I have ideas, but like, I don't sew. The idea is that it's a single piece of fabric that you get to like manipulate to fit your body at different times. And yeah, that was the idea. That was the idea. Man, okay, so here's my idea. I've seen, like, when you go and buy fabric, you put it on a table that has like an edge. I'm like really bad at folding. I'm so bad at folding. Like, that is not a skill. There's gotta be another way to do this. It's not a skill I have. Okay. It feels like it's too long now. Okay. That was a good idea. We'll see. I keep having these thoughts of my day and, you know, coming to these realizations that, like, there were some, like, weird things, or I wasn't able to, like, navigate the day as, you know, smoothly as I thought. And I'm just, like, thinking about it, and, I might be so wrong. Yeah, maybe. Yo, chat. Seriously, does anyone know how I respond in the chat? I can start a poll, start a Q&A, ask a question. Answers will appear as chat messages. How do I get in chat? Friends. How do I get in chat, y'all? Sure. Let's see if that works. Okay, I have to find scissors. I was just thinking, I have 3 pairs. 2 of them are fabric scissors, so they're like really sharp. And I'm not sure what they are. And like, that's something that you should know, like where they are. I had an interesting experience today, but a man has known me for 3 months, just under 3 months, like, seemingly like at least next week. For 3 months, we've had conversations, like, we've made plenty of eye contact. And so I got promoted, so I'm now like wearing people clothes, not like employee clothes. People are just like looking at me differently at this workplace. And so this man who I've known for 3 months my people told him there's a new manager. And he shook my hand and was like, I'm Fernando. And I was like, I just don't have my work uniform on, dude. Like, and then I made the comment. I was like, oh, like, I guess I just have one of those unforgettable faces. knowing full well, like, maybe I blend in, but it's like, do you know me, man? Like, come on. And then he was like, well, like, I was at the mall in my sweatpants, and like my staff didn't recognize me. And I'm like, sir, okay, let's get rid of this. Seriously, how do I get in the chat? Okay. Like, isn't this color beautiful? Oh, I just love it. I don't know about the pants. I haven't figured out. Where best they sit. Okay, but anyways, here's the deal. Oh my gosh, let's see if I remember how to do this. I've done it so many times, but it's a really unique experience of wrapping and tying. And even though, like, you know kind of where you're going, it like changes. You know, the type of fabric, like, you know, the way you wear it. That's the idea, right? Like, okay, you have this one thing. Like, how do you dress it up? Like, there's a perfect, oh my gosh. Like, you know, shawl. It's like a cardigan. It's like a long, flowy cardigan. Right? And you can see where you can pull it into you know, remember back in, like, God, when were these shirts big? Like, I think of Christina Aguilera. But like, yeah, how cool is that? And let's open back. The back needs work, but I've never actually made that one before. I usually flip. Gosh, it's so nice to work with this. It's been a while that I've done this. Just like every once in a while I do it. Oh yeah, the hoods. But I think you do, yeah, that. Get a sleeve. It's different. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. And then this gets tied. So that's the longer. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so now you can manipulate it, but it's like secure behind the back, so it has the shoulders, so it's easy to pop on and off, and you can adjust the length through like the sleeves. You can make rolls. Yeah. But yeah, This is wraps. Yeah, this is wraps. It's like a base layer, but like not like it's. You would want your top pants, but then this is like a really nice yeah, it's a really nice thing. But yeah. How do I do? How did that go? Wrapping. This is wrapping. But yeah. This is fun. I'm happy to be here. It's so cool to see people commenting. I watched this YouTuber. I listen to her messages, and her name is I Understood. And she talks about this point in time where you're the only one on stage, and you're the only one watching. But then you are on stage and people start watching. And you did it when they weren't, and now you're doing it when they are. I'm not gonna do it. Oh my god. Okay, like I cut my hair once and I saw the scissors and I was like, maybe you should just like, you know, so many women have had haircut moments. I see people cutting their hair on YouTube all the time, but then they're like, you know, and I'm like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. I've been thinking about cutting my hair, but honestly, like being able to cut your own hair, it's a pretty good skill. You know, like it's fun and fancy to go spend $400 on a haircut and color. I love it as much as the next girl, but like, is there a way to cut your own hair? You know, just like accepting it. Like the idea, I think, is, you know, you get to make it the way that you want it, and I think I need less sleep than the rest of the world. I used to think I needed more. I had so much rest. I've loved it. It's been wonderful. My beaver, my 4 of swords. It's been great. But I did 108 sun salutations today. So I just uploaded to my channel under the live video tab. A live I did this morning. I got up at 3:30 a.m. and I set up my camera in the dark. I tried to put a light on, but it just like didn't do anything. But I kind of didn't care. I was like, I'm doing this thing. I set the intention to do 108 sun salutations on the morning of the solstice. I did it too early. Like the sun didn't even come up, but I didn't like watch the sunrise, but I didn't overheat, which was really nice. I've done it really late in the day, and it's been like really hard, but it was very doable. I think my live was 70 minutes, but anyways, you can check that out. I did that this morning. It's like you don't want to watch the whole thing. Like it's pretty much black, and it's 70 minutes of me doing the same sequence 108 times. I take some breaks. I thought Sadie was in the video, but I don't know if she is. Camera angles. So anyways, do we think I should cut my own hair? Just like a little trim? Let me know. Drop like a scissor. Can you put like a scissor? Maybe one day. Yeah. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna put these scissors away. They need to go somewhere safe. I have a box of safekeeping. There. This is from a pair of pants that Josh sewed. Wrap pants, and I just found this in the box, and I was thinking about pulling them out, playing with them. I like this color. Oh my gosh, I've been wanting. So one of my favorite movies is Matilda. And she has a ribbon. And I always liked her ribbon. And I always tried to like make it work, but I felt like I just felt like I couldn't make it work. She had bangs. Oh my gosh. So, not to talk about my hair all the time, but I've always wanted like further back bangs. I always feel like every time I get bangs, they're always like just like half an inch. And it's like, no, like I want like bangs. Statement bangs. She probably did it this way. We were here earlier. I was talking about how Mike. My husband says that to me all the time. I live in a world now where I have to keep secrets. It's fun. It's mysterious. Things are like so cool. Things are like so cool. I'm super happy to be here. "52 minutes. We have been live for 52 minutes. Okay, so like, what should I do next? S. One of my favorite activities is watching the birds. Listening, watching. One of my favorite Instagram posts was basically making a joke about how when you get older, you just go from like partying downtown to like recognizing a yellow-toed warbler. You know its patterns, you know its coloring, you know who it likes to hang out with at the watering hole. People think I'm really young. Very, like, grateful for that. Having like a youthful energy, that feels nice. Anyways. This was fun. This was fun. Thank you so much for everyone who was here. Just like hanging out with me. I'm gonna post this live on the channel, and I'm gonna keep showing up here. Okay. Happy solstice. 10:40. Celebrate. Welcome to sun. It's officially the summer Cancer season. New season starts literally right now.